the reception that you guys got on your entrance, yourself and Sable, of course, and that the crowd were hot for the whole match, all of the action within that match. Sable got some incredible pops from the fans whenever she got the hot tag, and when yourself and Dustin or Goldust mixed it up in the ring, the action was fantastic. But that match certainly lives up to today's standards, in my opinion, and the fans were red hot for everything that went down in that match. Do you have any fond memories of your WrestleMania match in 1998, Mark?
I don't think it could have gone any better than it did. I mean, the mixed tag matches are hard to kind of coordinate everything, because you don't want, guy in there with a girl, and you don't want to have too much. We played it just enough to make it really entertaining. And like you said, when I hit Sable with that hot tag, that roof blew off at the Fleet Center in Boston. It was incredible. Her chasing Moon around the ring, and the place was going crazy. And then when we won that match, it just, again, the roof blew off again. And it was just, I don't know, just great memories from that. And of course, I pretended like it was all because of me, when I'm doing all my braggadocious things, is turning that heel character more and more and more.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I would put it right up there with 20. I'd put it right up there with 20 years on Ronda Rousey, when she made her debut in a mixed tag, and the great role that Triple H and Stephanie did alongside Kurt in terms of making her a star from the gate. I think that's exactly what Mark and Dustin and Luna did with Sable in 1998. And there's a section in the book where Vince Russo shares his very honest opinion. He essentially says, to summarize, that Marc Mero in many ways sacrificed his wrestling career for his wife's success. And we talk about that at length in the book. Mark is very, very open about, obviously how Sable's trajectory ultimately went like that, as his went like that. And there's no bitterness there. It's just fact. But it is interesting to think what could have been, or what would have been potentially, had it just been Marc Mero in the WWF. I think, so much of the success from that period was because Mark put so much time into supporting his wife, but also Rena had this incredible connection with the audience from day one. She was a superstar, and that's the kind of thing that you can't fake and you can't replicate. It just happens. Some people just have that it factor, and she had it. So we've tried to give as much space as possible as well in a book to Rena's story, on the basis that Rena probably will never have her own book out and may never tell her story. Mark obviously lived so much with her for so long, that we've really tried to do justice to her career, because she did have a Hall of Fame career without a shadow of a doubt. Mark said that multiple times on record. She should be in the WWE Hall of Fame. It's a crime that she's not, for everything she did, for the eyeballs that she brought to mainstream wrestling. So I think that's a really important point, that this isn't in any way anyone who's expecting that this might be a tell-all story about the ins and outs of their marriage or anything like that. Obviously, we do talk personally, but at no point is this a burial of Rena or anything to do